Hey guys, this is the Anime Fiend bringing to you today One Piece Bounty video, and today we're gonna predict the Shichibukai's bounties. And of course, as we know that the Shichibukai are no longer working for the world government, and they're just just like other random pirates. So of course they will have a bounty, and what we know about the Shichibukai's bounties are that they used to be frozen, right? Whenever they were recruited as Shichibukai, their bounties just froze, right? And whatever crimes they did, if they did not get caught, they just they just let it go. Like, if the government knows that, the Shichibukai are doing some shady shit, the government just ignores and just let them be. And, finally, because of Mr. Fujitora, the Shichibukai have been kicked out of their positions, and now they're basically just like some other random pirates. And, well, because of that, of course, their bounties are gonna be reinstated, but there's gonna be a difference that you see, their previous bounties were like ages ago, right? Whenever they were Shichibuka, and right now, of course, they did a lot more shit than they ever did before. So, of course, their bounties are gonna be higher this time, and now, these bounties could be revealed separately, or they could be revealed just like Ultimate. Like, of course, the Ultimate chapter was just crazy, and of course, we got Yonko bounties. So, it could be like that. It could be, they're just revealing the Shichibukai bounties, like, man, these people are now wanted people, so these are the updated bounties. Or they could just show them separately when they just reveal these Shichibukai, like where are they in the world, what are they doing and stuff. So I think we can discuss these bounty increases, and here we go, man, here we go. Now, just to show you guys a reference number, right? I would start with Jinbei, who isn't a warlord anymore, but we saw his bounty after he was released as a warlord, right? So, yeah, this guy is basically a reference. So, his current bounty in Wano, right? When he was revealed in Wano, it's 438 million berry, and that is really high. And yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna base the rest of the Shichibukai's bounty on this, because I think after Wano, right? I mean, we could have these Shichibukai bounty reveals like after Act 3, but all I'm saying is I'm referencing these bounties over Jinbei's bounty after Wano. So, what I think is Jinbei's bounty gonna be after Wano, and yeah, that is basically 800 million berry. Yeah, I think Jinbei's bounty after Wano is gonna be 800 million berry, basically double of this. I mean, look, Jinbei, he's gonna do something really big, and I mean, if it's not 800, it's at least 600. But yeah, I'm gonna go with 800, right? And yeah, I'm basically basing all of the Shichibukai according to this. So yeah, I mean, some of these numbers might look too big, like too exaggerated, but just Shichibukai are special people, and after Wano, I think you guys can agree that even if it's not Jinbei, at least Zoro and Sanji's bounties are gonna go crazy after Wano. They're gonna hit a million, so sorry, a billion, not a million, but yeah, you see, these Shichibukai bounties aren't gonna be like, Not even half of Sanji's bounties, and the highest dude is barely close to Sanji's bounty. Yeah, it's not gonna be like that. I mean, the Shichibukai are still gonna be hype. So I mean, I'm just speculating on that terms, right? So there you go. That's the disclaimer. So, well, let's actually get into it, and of course, we're starting it with the pirate empress Boa Hancock, and well, her previous bounty that we saw, pre-time skip when Luffy met her, we saw that her frozen bounty is 80 million, and well, that is pretty low, but again, she was a Shichibukai from like whenever she was young, right? So it's been a long while since she has been a Shichibukai, and finally she's gonna, not be a Shichibukai and have an actual bounty. So, what do I think about her bounty increase is, well, first of all, right, my thoughts are like she is actually gonna get captured. Well, yes, I think she's gonna get captured, and because you see, look, the Shichibukai we saw that the Marines went after were, of course, Mihawk, Buggy, Weevil, and Boa. So, look, it could be possible that all of them escaped, but if if the world government needs to flex their SSG on somebody, I think, Boa is the perfect candidate because Mihawk is Mihawk and Buggy is a god. So, and again, I don't think Weevil being the new guy is gonna, get low diffed even before he's properly introduced. So, yeah, Boa has a high chance of getting captured, and well, yeah, there are some, some cases where an impel down 2.0 can go down, right? And well, that's for another video. But yeah, there are chances that Boa actually gets captured. But in case if she doesn't get captured, then I think her bounty this time is gonna be a big fat 500 million berry. Now, I think that is fair for, Pirate Empress Boa Hancock, but well, now we get to everyone's favorite Shichibukai of all time, Gecko Moria, and well, Gecko Moria isn't a big threat for the world government, right? Of course, they sent, you know, they sent Dofi to kill Gecko Moria post Marineford. They sent Kuma to go help him, with the Straw Hats and Thriller Bark. So of course, the world government doesn't think he's a big threat. He's just trash, right? And his previous bounty was like 320 million berries. So, well, what do I think will happen now? It's gonna be almost double. Because, well, not exactly almost double. I think it is gonna be exactly double. And that is, of course, 640 million berry. And wait, look. I know it might look like it's too much, but trust me, this time he actually is in the crew of Marshall D. Teach, of course, and yeah, I think Blackbeard is about to do something crazy, right? And because of that crazy shit that Blackbeard is gonna do, I think Moria's bounty is also about to increase. Like, I think Moria is gonna accompany Blackbeard to whatever, or wherever he's going and do whatever he's gonna do. So, yeah, just because of, association with the Yonko, him being a former Shichibukai, I think, yeah, they're just gonna increase his bounty crazy, and yes, that is 640 million berry. Now, well, now we get to the future pirate king himself. Or, whoa. Let me correct myself. The future world king himself, Buggy the Clown. And, well, of course, I don't need to exaggerate about Buggy, about anything, right? About like anything of Buggy, you guys know he is just dope. And well, his previous bounty is 15 million berry, and that he went to Impel Down with that bounty. So, well, of course, we saw what he did after that, right? He did Marineford. He, of course, Impel Down, then Marineford, and yeah, well, he is the guy who Whitebeard himself recognized, and yeah, he is the guy who, like, bad mouthed Shanks in his face. That too in front of all of the world. So, this guy is gonna be crazy, and yeah, no jokes, like I'm not joking at all, right? Like his bounty, I think this time is gonna be like 700 million berry. And yeah, I mean, we are gonna know that his bounty is over exaggerated, but I think the world actually thinks he is worth that much, right? Like, I think the world government also thinks he is worth that much. Otherwise, look, if you think, no, man, the world government are smart enough to know he's trash, they wouldn't have made him a Shichibukai. So, I don't think the world government thinks he is trash, right? I'm pretty sure they think he's a threat, and well, there you go. I think his bounty is gonna be 700 million berry, like the highest increase that we've known, I think. So, yeah, I mean, for a gag character, of course, not Luffy or Blackbeard and stuff, right? Like, for a gag character, I think, yeah, this is the highest known growth. Like, it's gonna be crazy. But of course, now we're getting to the big dogs, the serious ones, the big dogs, and we're gonna start with the supposed son of Whitebeard himself, Edward Weevil. And well, Weevil's previous bounty we saw was 480 million berry, and that is already crazy high for a frozen bounty, right? But you see, one thing I'm gonna say about that is we don't know how, like, or when he became a Shichibukai, right? Like, if he became a Shichibukai after doing a lot of the shit to Whitebeard pirates and then gaining like an 480 million berry and then became a Shichibukai, then I don't think we're gonna see much change in his bounty, right? Like maybe most like 500, 600. But if the major shit that he did to the Whitebeard pirates is after his bounty was frozen, right? Like, if he did some shit to the Whitebeard pirates, got his 480 million, and then, defeated these many allied pirates or like strong enemies and stuff, then I think his bounty is gonna increase because, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna destroy the Marines who are basically after him, right? So, yeah, I think his bounty is gonna increase this time to 800 million berries. And yeah, I mean, no exaggeration, I think he is actually strong. He might be dumb and he probably is not Whitebeard's son, but I'm pretty sure he's strong enough to, pose a threat. Like, yeah, I mean, he defeated a lot of the allied Whitebeard pirates, right? He did not defeat, like, Whitebeard commanders, fine, but still. So, I think he's gonna be a bigger threat for the Whitebeard pirates, and And maybe if he finds a compromise, then maybe he could be a force against Blackbeard pirates as well. Like, maybe he could help out Luffy, but at least currently he just hates everybody, right? He hates the Whitebeard pirates, he hates Luffy because Whitebeard pirates helped them. I mean, helped Luffy, and well, he also hates Blackbeard because Blackbeard basically killed Whitebeard, but I guess he doesn't hate Akainu. I mean, come on. He did the most of the damage to Whitebeard, so I guess, man, I guess. But, anyways, so that is his bounty, right? I think it's gonna be 800 million berry. But now, the one that I'm most excited to talk about is, of course, the man that we haven't seen him for a while. We just see him reading newspapers and stuff, but we don't see him do anything else, right? And that is, of course, Sir Crocodile. And well, his previous bounty is, just like Boa Hancock, super low, right? His previous bounty is 81 million berry, and that was like during Arabasta. I mean, during Alabasta, right? And yeah, that was frozen, of course. So yeah, I mean, long ago during Arabasta, we saw his 81 million berry, and after that, of course, he did Impel Down with Luffy, he did Marineford, and in Marineford, goddamn, this man was a beast, alright? This man was crazy, and well, he, after that, he had like 2 years to do different shit, and I'm pretty sure Crocodile, whenever he's gonna be introduced, like he's gonna have a huge impact and he's actually gonna help Luffy, and yeah, that is gonna be crazy. And yes, now, well, what do I think his bounty is gonna be? Well, it's gonna be 900 million berry. Like, look, I thought his bounty was gonna be 1 billion, right? But, I mean, like, maybe 1 billion is too much. So yeah, 900 million berry. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point, like, come on, Crocodile, Doffy, these people can, defeat Perospero and stuff, and, those guys' bounty are also super high. So, yeah, I don't think, 900 million at this point is too high. Like, yeah, I think, Big Mom Pirates Commander's bounties were too low, actually. So, yeah, looking at Kaido's crew, I'm pretty sure Shanks' commanders are also super high there. So, you see, I don't think 900 million is like too much of an exaggeration. So, there you go, man. I think Crocodile's bounty is gonna be 900 million berry, and yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna help Luffy in the final war, and that's gonna be crazy. Well, well, now we finally get to the big man himself. Now I know that Don Quixote do Flamingo is in prison, right? I know that, I know. But if they're gonna reveal, the Shichibukai's bounties, like the ultimate chapter, right? They're like the Yonko bounties. They didn't need to show Roger's bounty or Whitebeard's bounty, right? They're just dead, so they didn't have to show their bounties, but they still did. So I think if, all of the Shichibukai are gonna get their bounties revealed at once, then, they're also gonna show Doffy's bounty, like, if he was out, but he is in prison. Like, you get my point, right? Like, they're gonna show, like, Doffy's current bounty. If he wasn't in prison, it's gonna be this much. So, there you go, man. And I think Doffy at some point is gonna come out, right? Like, yeah, again, look, this is a topic for another time, but yeah, Don Quixote do Flamingo and his bounty the next time he is revealed. His previous bounty was, of course, like 340 million berry. And this time, we're gonna see a crazy increase of 1.1 billion berry, and everybody is gonna go crazy. Oh man, of course, look, he did a lot of shit after joining the Shichibukai, right? He did a fuck ton of shit after joining Shichibukai, like all of the Dressrosa shit, all of the underworld shit, the dealings with Kaido and Big Mom and whoever, right? He had dealings with everybody, and of course, he's the Joker, so yeah, I think his threat level this time is gonna go super high, and yeah, and as I said, if he is released from Impel Down, then goddamn, it's gonna it's gonna go crazy. People are gonna go nuts. So I think his bounty is gonna be 1.2 billion. I mean 1.1 billion berry. Now I think we're gonna get to the final entry in this list, and that is of course the world's strongest swordsman, Mihawk. And well, his previous bounty is unknown. His frozen bounty, we know nothing about his bounty. Now, the only thing we know about him is he is the strongest swordsman alive, and the only other thing we know besides that is he was once a rival to the Emperor Shanks himself. And well, some might say, he is still as strong as him. Some might say, no, he was a rival back in the day, but doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter. For us, let's just say he is somewhere close to an emperor, right? And we know that strength is just an aspect of being an emperor, right? Just one thing. I mean, a major thing, I agree, but just one of the things to be an emperor. So, of course, uh, Mihawk is strong, but we don't see the other things, right? So, initially, I thought his bounty should be around 3 billion because, of course, but you see, my friend Kelvin. I mean, hey, Kelvin says. Of course, he's on Twitch. He does his gaming stuff once in a while. I mean, he doesn't have any videos on Twitch, of course, but yeah, he's gonna stream some stuff. So, go follow him. It's gonna be in the description. But anyways, he said like Mihawk doesn't even have a crew, right? I mean, influence, crew, like threat level, like Mihawk doesn't go around, poking everybody, pillaging and stuff, like doing pirate shit, right? So, like putting Mihawk that high, I'm not sure. So, I agree with him a bit, right? Like, I agree that yes, Mihawk doesn't do this shit. So initially I thought like, yeah, if the standard emperors are like 4 billion, right? Then maybe he is 3 billion. But you know, my friend convinced me to put him a bit lower than that. So we basically came to a compromise of 2.8 billion berry. Like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be anything lower than that. So yeah, I mean, look, Mihawk is the world's strongest swordsman, and if he would have had a crew, I'm pretty sure they were gonna be a pirate emperor crew, not just random bullshit crew, right? Like, if he was actively recruiting and doing pirate captain stuff, like, I have no doubt that he would have been an emperor. So well, there you go, 2.8 billion berry. And yeah, I think he would be the one to have the highest amount of bounty for a Shichibukai. And well, there you go, man. That is the last bounty that I was gonna talk about. And yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna briefly tell about Kuma, right? I don't think Kuma is coming back anytime soon. So yeah, his previous bounty was 296, and yeah, I think it's gonna be just the same because yeah, he even if Sabo somehow try somehow successfully saved him, I don't think, like, at least for now, he's gonna be considered a threat because he's basically dead. So there you go, right? And again, Law, I mean, yeah, I don't think he's gonna be shown as a Shichibukai, or former Shichibukai. Like, yeah, I don't think Law is gonna be something different. I mean, his bounty increase would come after Wano, or like, I think maybe after one. I mean, in the final war with Kaido, of course, the final battle with Kaido, I think he's gonna die, right? So yeah, either he's gonna be dead or his bounty increase is gonna come after Wano. So not with the other Shichibuka, and well, you guys know Blackbeard, so yeah. There you go, man. There you go. That is the video. So comment down on what you think about these bounties. If these are too high, too low, tell me about it, and we can discuss. But anyways, that is the video. So if you think the video is good, then of course like, share, subscribe, and I'll really appreciate you guys doing all of these things. And well, there you go. As always, until next time, peace.